Crew cab, long bed, dually. That's right guys, today's video is going to be about this LEGO Ford F-350 dually. So yeah, without further ado, let's get started. So yeah, this truck is basically based off of like a 2016 to 2019, I believe. If I'm wrong, I'll put like the text down below, but yeah, 2016 to 2019 F-350, and yeah, it is of course a crew cab, long bed, dually. And yeah, as you can see here, it's basically got these two like roller skate pieces to symbolize the door handles, which I think makes it look much better than if it didn't have them, as you wouldn't really be able to tell like, I guess, the doors. And yeah, I might start actually putting it on my single cab trucks too, because I think it just looks really good. Also on the front, basically to symbolize the front end, it's just sort of got these tile pieces right here. Sort of like in this bar shape, as well as these lights, which I think represent the front end pretty well. I could have made it like a bit taller, but which like I've seen some people do these, and like the fronts were a bit taller, but like as for my scale of trucks, like I think this size works pretty well. Yeah, it's also got a bit more of a unique bumper than my other trucks. As you can see, it's got these little cheese wedges here to like make it angled, which I think makes it look much better. Yeah, it's also sort of got this like custom hood design, which unfortunately doesn't open, and even if I could make it open, there'd be literally like no room to make an engine. So yeah, that's a bit unfortunate. But yeah, it's got this custom hood design, which you can actually replace for one of those like stock hood moldings, sort of like the one I did on my Chevy Mach. And yeah, that doesn't look too bad. It's sort of up to your personal preference. I kind of like this design better. I guess moving on to the back of it, you can sort of see the flared fenders. I think I made these pretty well, definitely in the shape of like the Ford ones with that little like angled notch at the front. I think that looks pretty good. As well as the rear here with this tailgate. As you can see, it's got basically this like stripe here representing sort of like the platinum trucks, I think, where they have that like metal cladding. I would have actually liked to get this in like a chrome, as well as this front bar, because they're usually like chrome on the real ones, but yeah, the pieces would have just been too expensive and too rare. Oh yeah, it's also got this larger exhaust tip right here, which is sort of representing like a straight pipe exhaust. So it isn't like a straight pipe diesel, of course. And also actually replace this with a binocular piece, like as you can see here, basically to represent like the stock Ford Power Stroke tip. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good, and definitely like adds more to the character, because like Ford's I think the only like manufacturer that puts those like dual tips on. And yeah, I think that looks pretty good too, but I sort of prefer the straight pipe. Yeah, interior wise, this truck really doesn't actually have anything except for like a dash and a steering wheel. I think it's up to you if you guys want to put like some seats in, like a back seat and a front seat or something like that. So yeah, I sort of just left that empty, so you can basically do whatever you want. And yeah, I guess the last thing I should talk about is probably these wheels under here, which I actually got from my K30 dually. If you watch that video, you'll know that I basically made these tires from using like a larger diameter tire with like these smaller Lego City tires, which I think looks really good, especially on this truck. As for the K30, I actually put the wheels that I was going to put on this truck, which are like these ones, which I think makes the K30 just look way better. I actually might convert it to like a single wheel and put like just both of these axles on, because it just looks so good. But oh crap. And yeah, so that's pretty much all I have to say about this truck. And yeah, with that said, let's move on to the build tutorial.